Guys, before the video starts, I just wanted to let you guys know that this video was recorded in January of 2023, just months before the conflict between Israel and Palestine turned into a violent war. I was only there for 10 hours, and within that time I really received insider information into how life really is for Palestinians, or at least like how it was earlier last year. So my trip started at night in Jerusalem, with literally no plans or any idea of how we were going to get into Palestine the next day. And the Airbnb in Jerusalem we were staying at already had me nervous because of how it was built. Okay, so I'm in Jerusalem and I just want to express how crazy all of this is. Okay, so we'll get to that later, but look at this. So basically this is a normal wooden door, right? Yeah, this will get blown through by bullets fast. But then we have this solid steel door. This is a solid steel covering the window. Alright, I'm just gonna roll this back in. Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. The next day we got to the border by taking a local bus. We crossed through this little hallway into Palestine. It was honestly pretty straightforward to pass through this border. Ended up finding a taxi, and well, they took us to this scenic view. And while we were here, they actually explained a lot about why conflicts exist between these two groups. I cropped out their faces for safety purposes.
It's important to come here to see in your eyes. Your news today, it's your eyes, not in the media. Because in the media, our side is we are terrorists, we are dangerous, and some people scared to go to Hebron or what? Okay, I need to tell you about scare thing, because the media tell you different thing. Hebron, it's why you don't go to Hebron, because Israelis don't like you to go there to see what the Israelis do there. Because we have a mosque there, what happened inside the mosque? We have for Muslims, three mosques is very important for all the Muslims in the world. First mosque, Mecca and Medina, Saudi Arabia. The second one, Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem. Number 3, Abraham Mosque in Hebron. And why this mosque is important in Hebron is just not just for Muslims, for Christian, for the Jewish, for all the religions. Why? Because inside the mosque we have 7 tombs. Tomb of Abraham Prophet, and tomb of Sarah, wife, and tomb of Isaac, and Rebecca. In Ramadan exactly, all the mosques will be full, like in the Christmas for the Christian. In Ramadan, this is very religious month. And when we pray for one side. We don't look for back as a Muslim. We pray for Mecca. One Israeli guy, his name, Dr. Baruch Goldstein. He came from America, but he's born Jewish. He make a plan before he go to the mosque. What's the plan? He learn Arabic very well. He learns some chapter from Al Quran. He make big beard, and he have gloves like Muslim. When he go to the mosque, everyone he tell him you are welcome. And if you look for him, he's 100 million%. He's a Muslim. He start like Salamu Alaikum, Allahu Akbar, how are you? Something like Muslim thing. And everyone tell him you are welcome. He go to the mosque 5 o'clock in the morning, and all the mosque is full. What he do? When he go inside the mosque, he take 2 guns and he start shooting inside the mosque. And in the same minute, he killed 29 Palestinians and 65 people is like not died. After the attack, you know what happened? Israeli government should take the control for all the mosque and cut the mosque from the middle, 2 sides. We built wall in the middle of the mosque. Now this mosque is 2 sides, Palestinian side and Israeli side. Palestinian side, it's easy for Christian, for Muslim, for anyone. You can go to the mosque. Israeli side is only for the Jewish people, only for the Christian. From where? You are Muslim, you tell him yes, he tell you bye-bye. We don't like to see you.
After giving us some context from the Palestinian point of view, our guide took us to one of the most known religious sites in Palestine. And this religious site in particular was actually divided between the Jewish and the Muslim, as he had been saying. There was a bunch of cameras constantly monitoring, and our guide told us that only the Israelis had access to these cameras, and they would use them to their advantage and to monitor the Palestinian side. Afterwards, he took us to a local Palestinian community, and it was honestly heartbreaking to see what this had turned into in recent times. Basically, Israeli people live on the top floors, and they constantly throw trash and other dangerous objects at the people who are living below, which most times are actually Palestinians. What really surprised me about this stop is that he told me that there's been a bunch of instances where Israeli people shoot Palestinians who are standing on the roofs, and they throw urine and acid at the Palestinians standing down below. And after this stop, we went to Bethlehem, Palestine, where it is said that Jesus was born. This site was absolutely beautiful, but it was really packed with tourists and locals. The final stop was this wall with beautiful murals and paintings on it by so many talented artists, including Banksy. You can see a lot of Banksy's works in this video. But really, all the messages on this wall were against the building of the wall and against the United States because they sent money to Israel to build this wall in the first place. And that was my short stay in Palestine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My prayers and thoughts go out to Palestine right now. What's happening over there is really bad for the Palestinians, and I feel like we should just raise awareness to it and try our best to help in with whatever way we can.